Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Radio Free Wall Street. Now, this is 5 o'clock New York Times show. And if you have any small children or people who are frail in the room, you need to have them leave right now because we don't want to upset them. We don't want everybody having a heart attack. We don't want anybody suffering unknown pain because of the revelation we're about to make. You ready? Iran lied. Yes, they lied. They lied to the weapons inspectors. They lied to the group 6 plus 2 and 5 plus 1 and 7 plus 3. They lied. They lied. Oh, my God, lies and damn lies. Iranians are liars. Oh, turns out that the Israelis revealed today that they were planning on building, oh my gosh, a nuclear weapon. Yes, it's true. And they lied about it. Oh my God, where can the world go now? Is there any place safe? Iran was spending thousands and thousands of centrifuges to create enriched uranium. Was not doing it because they love you. They had a devious intent. They're actually doing it to build the bomb. Yes, the bomb. Oh, my God, Iran wants to have the bomb. And they weren't building those rockets to launch satellites in space to watch the weather and prevent hurricanes. No. They had evil intent. Oh, my God. I was spellbound by this revelation. I was saying, oh, my God, what can mankind do? What a load of shit. You know, I get really tired of being played for a chump. I mean, did anyone not know that Iran was building nuclear weapons? Did anyone not know that their nuclear weapons program continued? Did anyone not know that the Iranians and our good friend Kim Jong-un were working on the spherical geometry to build the imploding globe? Is that something that was like, oh, wow, what a revelation? You know, this world has gone sick and sad. Not only is Iran working on nukes, but here's a news flash. They've got them. They're in full-scale production. And you want to hear more? They lie. Now, from the start, they have listed military bases that were off limits to the inspectors. Even if they said pretty please with sugar on top, they didn't get in. Now, what in the hell did the friggin' idiots that make up our leaders... I mean, well, let's face facts. I mean, we got Donald Trump, a TV producer of a reality TV show, a failed, do we mention the failed Trump casino? Oh, no, not that. And what, he's trying to hide the fact that he went out with whores and he had women piss on him? I mean, is this a strategic thinker? Is this a great mind of our time? I mean, really, really, really. Did anyone really believe that Iran wasn't going to have nukes? Did anyone really, really believe that Kumbaya song comes back again? That, oh yeah, that Kumbaya, my Lord, there'll be peace and love. I mean, are we talking about Iran? I mean, I just don't understand what in the hell is going on here. Of course they have nukes. Of course they're building a nuclear program. Of course they're building rockets to launch them. Of course they're miniaturizing them. And of course is Kim Jong-un. Let's all say my favorite word. 1, 2, 3. Duh! What kind of idiots do we have here as leaders in the world? Did anyone think that this was going to stop it? Did anyone think that this was going to change the course, maybe slow him down a little bit? Did anyone think that Kim Jong-Numchucks in North Korea was working alone and didn't get the other dictator bros, birds of a feather, participating in his program? Really, really, really? You know, we deserve to get nuked. Really, mankind deserves to get wiped out, not by artificial intelligence, super moving robots that decide we're stupid and kill us. We don't have to. We don't have to wait for that. We'll just do it ourselves, okay? Because we have achieved idiocy. We are the idiots of the world. Now, Donald Trump has, what, about a month to decide whether or not he wants to certify Iran as in compliance, okay? Now, there's two things he can do. He can certify them or not certify them. If he does certify them, like he's certified over and over again that China's not a currency manipulator, then the game goes on. Now, let's suppose Donald Trump decides that he wants to get another Peace Prize or Investigative Journalist Award. I know, the Poe Prize. Whoa. Can you imagine the trophy shelf there? Here's Stormy. There's the Russian girls. There's my Nobel Peace Prize. There's my phony Time magazine cover. Oh, there's some artifacts left over from my failed Atlantic City casino. Oh, there's the 2007, 8, 9, 10 bankruptcies filings there with gold certificates. Oh, and Cohen. Maybe we have Cohen's shrunken head after he gets out of cell block C. I mean, is anyone really conscious here? Has mankind really gone this freaking stupid? Now, I understand the guy in the coal mine, okay? I mean, you go in a hole and dig the nastiest substance known to man, hunched over in your back. You get black lung disease, and you think you got, well, it's the only job. My father was a coal miner. I'm a coal miner. My son's going to be a coal miner because we mine coal, but we don't do anything else because in my blood. Do you understand? It's my way of life. Well, okay, you got a freaking idiot. What are you going to do? Okay? And he deserves to be made a fool of, right? But I'm talking about intelligent human beings. People who are educated. People who've made a contribution to the society other than 16 tons of what do you get? Another 8 older and deeper in debt. People, when they leave this planet, will leave more than an old pickup truck and a bunch of bills behind. Okay? I'm talking about the great Americans, the entrepreneurs, the small businessmen, the men who do deals, put things together, hire people, pay. People make their businesses grow, make a contribution to society, and don't have to murder people for a living, I might add, okay? That's the secret Americans. Now, among those people, they've gotten so far down the line that the lefty liberals have convinced them that Iran is just a misunderstood power? Really? And that if we're nice to them, we'll integrate into society of the world? Oh, come on now. Have we really slipped into the stupid zone that bad? A country the size of Iran, with many inspection points for the energy, the Atomic Energy Commission inspectors to go in there, we're off limits. And they said, okay. Iran said, yeah, these are secret military bases, but we certify now. That's a big word. We certify that there's no nuclear weapons activity there. I go, okay. Maybe after I get done with this gig, I can get that coal mine job you were talking about, you know? I mean, is this what we've come to? So today with great fanfare, I watched it live. You did too, of course. We had BB get on there and do a dog and pony show with the slide presentation when he could get it playing, okay? You know, I think she didn't push all the buttons at the right time, but, you know, it was, you know, typical. Did that mean anything? Did that say anything? Did that represent anything that nobody didn't know? Really? Really? The world has understood this one basic principle. If Pakistan gets the bomb, he gets to keep it. If Israel gets the bomb, he gets to keep it. If Kim Jong-Numchucks gets the bombs, he gets to keep it. Iran gets the bomb, he gets to keep it. And we have proliferation of nuclear weapons the world over. Now, with a 1, 2, 3, let's do my favorite word. 1, 2, 3. Duh! What in the hell is going on here? Idiots are us? I mean, I know what they went. They went into the coal mine and said, look, who's the guy that's been down here the longest? And who's the dumbest? Fine, come here. We want to join the nuclear weapons inspection team. I mean, it's in a hole in the ground, you know. So where are we going? The agreement was meaningless, as is any agreement with any of these countries. I mean, do we really have this belief that the dictators of the world, like Putin, Kim Jong-Nunchucks, the despots of our times, the Iranians, that kill their citizens, practice, the most horrible dictatorship regimes, can be trusted to make a deal? Really, is that the leaders we've got right now? Okay? I mean, do you really believe that a major country with populations of millions of people cannot do the mathematics to design a bomb? Do we really believe that? Do we really believe that the technology to enrich uranium, make the shaped explosives, is so special that it cannot be acquired by anybody else? Is that what we have? Is that the point we're at? Because, I don't know, to me this is so freaking stupid that I just want to barf. I mean, idiots are us. Where the hell do we get these stupid-ass leaders? Kim Jong-Nunchucks has got nukes, and here's a newsflash. Even after the Nobel Plastic Explosive Prize, he's still going to have it. And the Iranians have, let's read it to me, have, oh no, I don't like to take the pressure, have nuclear weapons. Now it gets even better. And they've developed rockets to launch them. And here's another one. Oh, ready? Oh my God, time. Iran has nuclear weapons that they can launch. North Korea has nuclear weapons they can launch. And here's the really good part. They're going to do it. They're going to use those weapons. And the only way to control them is with weapons inspectors going into the country by permission with advance notice, limited to where they can go and check for said weapons. Did anyone really believe that shit? Tell me something. Does anyone really believe, other than Donald Trump and maybe Stormy? Oh, Stormy sued him. He said bad things about Stormy. I think he called her a slut. Oh my God, Stormy, fight for your right. So, anyway, I love that. This is some sick shit, guys. Let me tell you, I don't know what the hell the world's coming to, but it would spin it out of control. Does anyone really believe that, other than a publicity stunt, that in maybe, we're like Kim Jong-Nunchuck says, yeah, there's peace. Look, we got the flag we're sharing together. We're united. We have the same language. Oh, my God. Anyone really believe that Kim Jong-Nunchuck is giving up his nukes and his rockets? I mean, I'm sure they can deliver a couple tubes there and say, yep, here's some rockets, and let them run bulldozers. I've seen them do it over, run bulldozers over before and break them up. Oh, yeah, here's some fusible material. And they're going to go ahead and get that material and, put it in special containers and bring it back with great security to be deposited and protected. And do people really believe that shit? I mean, really, is that how stupid mankind has become? Kim Jong-Nunchuck is not going to let you inspect his whole country. And if you did, you wouldn't find him anyway. Iran is not going to give up their nukes. And they're going to keep their program alive and well. Why would they not? I mean, what is the world coming to? And how stupid are people that they believe this shit? I am amazed at what I see. The world has gone stupid, stayed stupid, and becoming stupider by the minute. So we've got, with much fanfare, a whole bunch of dog and pony shows going on. Maybe he can get 2 peace prizes. One for peace with Iran and one for peace with nunchucks. I think this is the saddest situation I've ever seen, with some of the sickest shit most full of shit, clueless leaders the mankind has ever seen. And I believe that people deserve the leaders they get, and they deserve to fall for this shit. Now, I love for me, the market, I'm a creature of the market. I don't give a shit. And I've got my bomb shelter. Yeah. I'm ready for the nuke. Really am. And I plan on being a survivor. It's really not that hard to do. And I mean, unless you're fool enough to be in ground zero, which I wouldn't consider being in ground zero. But my point is, what in the hell are people thinking? We're going to have nuclear weapons. They're going to be used. They're going to proliferate now to the third-tier countries. And it's not that complicated to do it, put it together if you throw enough money at it, and enough people to supply you with the key elements anyway. So what are we talking about here? What we're talking about is politicians just making idiots out of their citizens. Now, I'm a creature of the market. I was going down that road there, and I want to explain it to you. Oil market jumped because, oh my God, Iranian oil's coming out of the market. Oh no! Oh God, no! Not the oil again! Holy shit! People believe that shit? Ended up 56 cents. They didn't keep the oil market last time. Do you really think that all the countries that have done business deals in Europe, in Iran, are going to walk away? Do you really think Donald Trump is going to get a coalition, what is it, a group of 6+1 or some bullshit, to go ahead and certify them out of compliance and put sanctions against them? Is that really believed? No, really, I sit here and I think, holy shit. Dumb grew up and had children. Because Dumb is falling out all over the place. Surely people cannot be that stupid. Surely, there's going to be nothing. There's a nothing burger, okay? I don't know which way Donald Trump's going to go. I don't even know if he knows. You know, it's like, who gives me the biggest strats on the back and stuff and tells me how great I am? Maybe I'll listen to him. So this is a president that's looking for I'll tell you what he's going to do. He's going to do whatever gives him the biggest headline. So he's going to decertify. Well, guess what? After that, it's up to Congress. Is the Congress of the United States really prepared to put sanctions against Iran and go alone? Really? They can't vote on who's going to give you a shot in your ass at the doctor's office. They can't agree on an immigration policy with DACA kids. And they're going to deal with weighty issues of what to do with Iran and go it alone? Right. Did you ever think that maybe American sanctions aren't working? We got sanctions against Russia. I don't see it having an effect. What are we doing here? How freaking stupid are we? If Iran wants nuclear weapons, it's going to get it. How about, oh, God. Yeah, if Iran wants nuclear weapons, they're going to get it. They already have them. And they'll get as much as they're willing to pay for, okay? That's how the world works. And Kim Jong Nunchucks? He'll do some show and blow and go. But he'll negotiate off of sanctions. And the world will be convinced that Kim Jong Nunchucks is going to, I love this, denuclearize the Korean Peninsula. Really? The only ones that are going to denuclearize are the stupid-ass South Koreans that never fought the war to conclusion, that allowed him to put thousands and thousands of artillery pieces aimed at their biggest city, Seoul. Okay? So people that stupid normally don't do that well. Now, as far as Iran is concerned, well, we should have stopped them at the Syria border. They're running amok in Syria now. And they got their good friend Vladimir with them. Do we really believe that Vladimir, who's also suffering under oil sanctions, is not going to help his friend the Iranians? Do we not understand that the Chinese are behind Kim Jong Nunchucks? They brought him there, they gave him meals, said Kim Jong did a good job. Okay, now here's phase 2. We're being outclassed. It's ridiculous. We're being outclassed every step of the way. Art of the deal? What deal? The art of the bankruptcy deal? The art of the horror deal? The art of getting busted because you pinched an inch? What art of a deal? What great leader? What great mind? I don't see it any goddamn where. The casino I was there was a mess. They couldn't even keep the slot machines turned on. They have enough goddamn outlets. Please Please, you guys are so easily fooled by the con man. You don't think China's orchestrating this trip with Kim Yum Nunchucks? Oh, let's go to the Olympics. Oh, yes, that's my aunt. She was separated from me. All this bullshit. I mean, they understand that we are freaking idiots. China built an economic powerhouse. It's not a free country. It's not a democracy. There's no free enterprise system. They get things faster than we done. We argue with Indian reservations about the great spirit to run a pipeline that doesn't even go on the Indian reservation and holds up the project for 10 years. Russia, he goes, the pipeline's going here and here and here. Move that goddamn hut. Move your shit. Get the hell out. What would you say? No? Okay, take him away. Boom, gone. Same in China. We're putting a factory, but this is my ancestral land and my rice paddy. Really? Here. Take 5 on and shut the hell up. You can't do that. Boom, gone. What happened? What happened to Uncle Chen? Oh, Uncle Chen decided he was moving to Singapore. He'll send you a postcard, maybe. Who are we kidding? These guys are winning. Our system is failing from stupidness. We have cronyism. We don't make good decisions. We don't let the capitalist system work. We don't let dead broke companies go broke. We still got all the dead broke companies and banks, all the dead broke paper, all of the leverage times 2 from the derivatives from the last wipeout. It's still sitting on the books. We're going, you think the economy is going to slow down? No. We're going to have a 30 goddamn year rally in the stocks. Yeah, that's what E.F. Hutton told me. And as far as real estate, we're going to build shit whether anybody moves in it or not and fund it. Yeah. They ain't building no more real estate. You mean from that creation day? Well, we didn't run out yet. 7 billion people. I still, when I fly, I see more places without lights than with lights. I mean, mankind has become so stupid that we deserve to be extinguished. I mean, what is the way to deal with Iran? Bomb the shit out of the bastard. Why are we screwing around? Kim Yum Nunchucks? No discussion. North Korea is your enemy. South Korea, you're stupid. Now get your shit out. Put everybody underground next Thursday. We're bombing them out. Now, that sounds like a radical decision, right? Really radical. We're going to do it anyway. What is the logical conclusion? Is Kim Yum Nunchucks going to give up his communist ways? You don't think the Chinese are going to let that happen? Do you think the Chinese want a democracy on their border in the former regime of Kim Yum Nunchucks? Really? God damn, that medical marijuana must be really getting pissed around because everybody's using that shit. It's craziness. And the DMZ is staying where it is. The border's where it is. He's getting his nukes. He's going to keep them. He'll do some token bullshit, have a couple games, a couple meetings, some joint shit, and business as usual. China's orchestrating this thing. That guy didn't think of doing this shit up himself. Now, let's take a look at Iran. You got Putin sitting there providing chemical weapons, using them at will to develop, by the way, just developing the military tactics using them. Nobody's going to do shit. What, we're negotiating? We don't want regime change? That's exactly what we should want. You've got a leader that is violating every convention in the world and using chemical weapons against his population. The world should grow out heads to the balls and say, we're going in there, we're taking you out. You want to go peacefully, or do we bomb the shit out of your city until we find you? Done. Over with. Ended. Fini. We're not going to do it. Well, what did Trump say? Oh, we want to leave Syria right now, and we'll leave it to the forces that remain there to settle this. Well, you just told them do whatever the hell you want to the population, and they are? I mean, we have just gone down the stupid zone to where I just sit here and I go, holy shit. Sanctions didn't work last time against them. It was an inconvenience, nothing more. They've signed oil deals. They got the technology. The oil's flowing. Do you really think you're going to stop it going alone? The French guy was there was a cutie little booger, wasn't he? The kind of guy that I think has needs, okay? So he was there kissing Trump's ass. He couldn't get it done. Merkel was there. She tried. So what are we doing? Well, we're shitting on our allies. Our biggest trade partners, we're treating them like shit. We're not going to do a deal with them, not even going to respect them. And Kim Yum Nunchucks, we're going to give them the farm. And Iran, who knows what crazy shit Trump's going to dream up. Are we going to stop his nukes? Hell no, he's already got them. Okay, when they took over the embassy and Carter was there with the fiasco in the desert, so move that helicopter 5 feet to the left, Helicopter Alpha Bravo 1 land. Oh, you should have gotten an invasion force together, gone in there, taken out the Ayatollah Khomeinis, cut their heads off, stick them on posts, and say, see, don't screw with Uncle Sam. Guarantee if that was the Russian embassy, that'd be done. The same thing in Libya, right? With that poor ambassador? Shit. You might notice you don't hear anybody doing that shit with the Russians, right? The Russians go in, get out, and all your leaders die when they touch their doorknob. And everybody knows it, okay? With America, oh, I don't know, we hired a lobbyist, talking about orphans, who knows, maybe not, maybe. We're done. We're done as a world empire. Why? Because we're stupid. There is only one language. Okay, wait a minute. This is a guy who is a homicidal maniac. You're not going to meet with him and do a deal? And you're going to believe the result of that deal? What is the difference between what Trump is doing right now and what Mohammed Obama did with Iran? Seems like it's the same leopard with different spots. Same deal. Exactly how do you verify these people? You can't. It's ridiculous. Either they want weapons, got a deposition to get them, or they don't. You're not going to stop it. It is ridiculous. I mean, I think we woke up in the stupid zone. And notice Pakistan, they got the bomb. Anybody do shit, stay shit? India, they also got the bomb. They were supposed to have it. Who are we kidding? What do you think these people are going to do? You think Kim Yum Nunchucks thinks he can survive without weapons of mass destruction? Of course he cannot. He understands that. Doesn't he understand he cannot? He understands he cannot survive an invasion of the United States of America. The guy is not that stupid. Okay, so what's the game? Well, the game is you play the game. You go along to get along. You feed him a line of shit. You do what you want. Because that's what every dictator's done with America successfully. May I remind you that Cuba, which is 90 miles away, still flipping us the bird. If that was me, there'd be no Cuba. I tell you what, I would have gone in there a long time ago and said, okay, pick up all the 57 Chevys. I could use the extra parts, by the way. And we're taking over this country. We're calling it ours. And if you don't like it, we don't give a shit because we're a great big superpower. And here's a news flash. We decided we're going to start acting like one. We're not paying. We're not putting up with this shit anymore. What exactly would they do? You know, it's ridiculous. We sit here. We do the stupid shit. We allow these people to do whatever they want. We negotiate shit deals, and then supposedly the deal maker in chief's going to make a good deal? Really? Really, really? What exactly good deal do you ever make? I mean, exactly how does this work out? I mean, exactly if we do sanctions against Iran, how does it work out? How do we enforce it? And we're going to do it and go alone? I mean, he's got in trouble with 200 people from Central America wanting to come clean your toilet. I mean, I'm not impressed. I don't know about you, but I don't impress that easy. I mean, you know, hello? So we're just moving down this road. Now, if you think about this in a wider picture, like, oh, I want to get the headline. I want to show the stupid-ass idiot in the coal mine how great I am so he'll vote for me. Then it makes sense. So if you look at this with an election that this president is really worried about losing, and he realizes if he loses it, he's got big shit and a chance that he's not going to stay in power, okay? Now, you may want to argue about that. Well, I don't know. There's a deep state. Who gives a shit? He's got a big-ass, hairy problem. He said it. He said, not me, not Hannity. He said, look, if the Democrats take over, they're going to impeach me. You're goddamn right they're going to impeach you. What the hell would you expect them to do? I mean, is really that we're that stupid? So let's look at this in light of a president who didn't do health care. He's got 200 dishwashers, and people want to pick crab at the local seafood company that are causing him to put troops on the border and close down so they can't make an application for amnesty. Is this the rule of law you want? Really? Is this making America great again? Really? Is this greatness? Okay. Don't even let's get started. He didn't waste his broadcast on a tax cut, for bonanza for billionaires. I mean, who are we talking about? Who are we shitting? It is incredible. We are sitting here with the President of the United States lowering himself to go have a meeting with a dictator without getting any preconcessions. Nothing. Why don't you drive a pickup truck down here and why don't you let the prisoners out? Why don't you let the families get reunited? Okay, I mean, he was on the right tack when he said, you know what, we're steaming over here. We don't give a shit. We're tired of South Korea anyway. Wipe them out. They got too many people there. We'll start over again. But we're going to take your ass. Okay? And if you do go ahead and pop off one shot into South Korea, we're annihilating you, your family, your regime, and you'll not make it to The Hague for a trial. And then go do it. And with Iran, the same thing. Ayatollah Khamenei's, we're reducing your cities to rubble. Here, let's start with Tehran tonight, shock and awe, okay? Now, that might sound like a really ridiculous statement, right? You're going to end up doing it anyway. Israel or somebody's going to bomb the shit out of Iran before this is over with. Hello? They lit off a bomb so big that it created an earthquake. What, 3.5 on the Richter scale? That's pretty cool. I want one of those in my backyard. And the neighbors wouldn't mess with me then if I had one of those. Well, they don't mess with me anyway. But then I could really shock and awe. So what are we doing? What is the thinking here? This is a publicity stunt. This is playing you for a chump. This is not about sanctions against Iran. There's going to be no sanctions. This is not about oil going to $100 a barrel because, oh no, Iran oil is not going to go to the market. Really? You didn't stop it the last time. I mean, our own allies were taking and offloading oil from Iran. What are you talking about? They got a discount too, by the way. Pretty cool, huh? So this is ridiculous shit. I am so I'm just amazed, like, what, there is some shock and awe factor here that Iran had plans and a program to build nuclear weapons? Oh, my God. And this is from a guy who built nuclear weapons, has never admitted it has them, and has nuclear submarines, okay? So, I mean, it's like, I guess you should know. I mean, who in the hell are we kidding? How stupid has the world become? You're going to live in the aftermath of these idiots that are in power here. I mean, we have nobody with a brain and nobody with balls. You got blow, and you got go, and you got bullshit. But that stuff don't work. That's nice, but that don't work. That ends up in disaster. I mean, we did the same shit with Hitler trying to appease him. We got a situation where we got a big problem. You know what the problem is? It's very, very simple. You have these crazy dictators and these regimes that are holding their populations prisoner. There is no honor. There is no honor. Shit. There's no their word. There's nothing. They're going to say anything, negotiate anything, and do whatever they want. Hello? We've seen it over and over again. And so once again, we fall into the trap. Once again, we kiss their ass. Once again, we believe that what? Kim Jong-un, did you really believe that this crazy little squatty-looking guy with that funny little haircut, do you really believe that he's giving up his nukes? Really, really, really? You really believe he's going to change the regime, become kinder and gentler and more loving to his citizens? You really believe he's giving up his rockets? Holy shit. Iran, you really believe that there was some negotiation that took Iranian weapons of mass destruction off their wish list? Do you really believe there was anything stopping the development? Do you really think this little spinning centrifuge is kind of stopped? Shit. You've accomplished nothing. We've been had and made idiots of over and over and over again. And Russia is arming to the teeth. China is arming to the teeth. And all this little bullshit about, I want to have a close relationship with China. And Russia, I think Vladimir just misunderstood, is the craziest shit I've ever heard of from any leader ever. And I think it's amazing. You really don't think he was compromised by them? Really? Just by his actions, firing 3 people, to stop the investigation? Really? Asking them to stop the investigation? Really? I mean, I kind of laugh at it. It's like I listen to Fox News and I go, this is so stupid. And I'm thinking, look, they got top ratings. And I go, God, I understand. Thank you. I said, God, why are there so many freaking stupid people here? He goes, so you can make a whole lot of money on their stupid shit stuff. I go, well, thank you, God. Yeah, I heard angels talking. Yeah, really. So, don't fall for this shit. Just make some money. Oil's not going to $100 a barrel. The Iranian deal is not going to fall apart except maybe with some stupid shit with Donald Trump, which will be reversed by Congress. They've got nukes, will keep nukes, will develop nukes, and at some point they will use nukes. And that's a reality. And you can go ditto dot head, ditto, 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 ditto. Newsflash. North Korea's making assholes of us too. This is so stupid, it's beyond comprehension. Okay? And now we're talking about global sanctions, okay? We got a president run amok. And with little brains, you could really shit on these people really, really, really well. I mean, the only way you're going to do it is, instead of wasting your time with stupid shit, go in there and kick some serious ass. You want to know where to put the troops? Well, screw Mexico and the little the taco lady. Go after your real enemies. Okay? One time you show force, they'll back down in a minute. Okay? But this is not Kim Yum Nunchucks doing this. This is China, and they're laughing their asses off. They've analyzed the president. They understand how to make an idiot of him. They are. This is not Iran or Syria. This is Russia going, I own this bastard. Believe me. He ain't going to do shit, guys. You're going to get some sanctions. You'll go to do. The guy inside will tell us what to do. Boop, boop, ba, da, da, da. Business as usual. Minor inconvenience. So, you can bring the children back in the room now. Oh, wait. There's no Santa Claus either. Yeah. So, idiots have prevailed. It is the idiot time of the world. And there was some great revelation today that Iran's got nukes and a nuclear plant and want to build them, and that all that bullshit they negotiated in honor. Oh, my God! What's the world coming to?